I feel very honored that you are with us, Iaco Rigo. We met in November 2022 in Holland for 4 days, just for 4 days. We were 8 dramatists from different countries that are working and creating in minority languages. This is a project initiated by the European Union to strengthen the presence of minority languages. At the beginning I didn't understand why, but I was very lucky that I was part of this. But later I started to understand that in Europe, perhaps for some years, yes, it's going on a trend that if you want to push back all what is populism and extremism and hate between groups and cultures, you need to show the beauty of different cultures and different minorities. And it's not only a question of political minorities, we are talking about cultures that are in Europe in each country and country. Some of the works that are being created will be presented in different places in Europe. 4 years is an important project with the goal to create a community that people are solidary between them, and they became a factor, yes, because each one separately, if you in the Alps and I in Israel, we feel very, very weak. But at the moment that we understand that we are part of other minorities, and the minorities are part of broader cultural frames, you start to estimate yourself. But they have a lot of experience. They did a lot of this kind of meetings in the past, and they believe in it. They will help to strengthen positive, creative forces. For example, they give us a work to do in small groups. Each group has to create a scenario about man and nature, yes? And each group prepared it and they presented it. It was very successful. They have different projects for different kind of artists. In this one, we were 8 people from Spain, Italy, France, Norway, Israel, Germany, and other countries. 8 people we were. In the frame of this project, the idea is to have bilateral visits, and Iaco is with us for several days. In particular, to know my Yiddish environment, but this Yiddish environment is part of my Israeli environment. My main goal now is that you will tell us a little bit about your village, about your language.
The northernmost village of the Ladin, or Retro-Roman settlement area in North Italy, South Tyrol region, and I still live here. I work in my Valbavia as a journalist. And the older I get, the more I realize that this piece of earth with the 3 largest languages, Ladin, German and Italian, totally challenges me, mentally and physically. There are no coincidences, are there? Phoné comes into my life now, and it's also a welcome opportunity to fly away like a swallow and brush up on English, I think. My vocation since childhood has been literature, music and theater. But until today, it was impossible for me to turn my passion in my job. But life gave me many opportunities to write stories and create plays about my life experiences. Equally also songs and libretti for stage performances. I'm looking forward to you in this new project Phoné. Viva il Picciolingac, viva Phoné! Punta, punta con la braia punta.
It's now
Punta o lascia?
It's in Ladin?
Punta
yes, this is
punta, punta con la braia punta.
no.
Punta o lascia? Zen punta ma je pliali, ker fost in ling, ni a tanta čara da nostres chasas, et dei sönki moneus, in ling, che n'a mai plus a sfisce o ensaio du. Tan dega el passeja non giega, fora porque el graus, e tan de iadi, mai bogele cœur, i ficele nes de costa e che pegna de la vita, che mades monce la saúde che fruge comadoria dal tom, de che sfeias da donza tompanas. Osa le sketchene sen, avisa, a che era che digen, parome. Bravo chamont, soflamont, clapernamont, rotamont, scherzamont, crepamont, schishamont, javiamont, schvaridlamont, osservamont, mirabiamont, razzilamont, movimont, spazzamont, pinzlamont, spaunt. Mont, punsamont, cochont, nascimont, rauschamont dalont, rogoramont dal tomb, panes. Animamont, scraiamont, soffrimont, riamont, brajamont, patimont, portamont, passamont, tlajont.
This is a new style.
Trompetamont, d'argent.
New music style.
Le son dal tomb, dal son dal mudamont.
It sounds
Terra ladina. Scominciamont, dal scuront, le luminamont, dal profondamont, le spizzoramont, florimont, i contant, respettant, dal firmamont. Ciosciamont, i florimont. Glauba dal pere codannant la vita, ai mitums de chi screpsch lauris, alle monti passamont, dal tompi, dal atomp, pazienti credont, con panostramont, divinamont, con pordenamont, civilmont, conjont, isposoront, direzionamont, cresciamont, florimont. Reponsamont, aviamont, muscedamont, azionamont, defenamont, cuntamont, fantinamont, lauramont, ballamont, despassamont, certamont, sagionamont, paiamont, deviamont, isolamont, cigamont, soredlamont, aschiramont, tajamont. Speramont, idamanamont. Si destinamont, pour l'aixe de Ladin.
Yes, I composed this for 2-3 years ago, but so
and you are performing.
yes,
You are singing. Yes.
but yes, this is our language. So
Yes, Ladin.
Mont means mountain.
Mont is the mountain also, but his gerundium. How do you say to gerundium? The form of the verb of the word gerundium. Passamont.
Okay.
Passamont is passé heißt is pass. No?
Yes, yes,
Is
yes.
pass. And if you and we have this possibility in our language
Yes.
to build to form a new
Word.
yes, a new so but yeah, I can use for example passamont. Bere is drink, for example, drink, but beramont heißt is a stadium. Beramont, passamont. I can with all the verbs can I form this gerundium.
Then it means of the mountain or
No. This is you
sound?
can
Just a sound?
you can make this for every verb, for every verb.
For sure. It can be just a sound.
Verb
Over.
word just manger, for example, is eat. Mangiamont is
Manger.
eating duration, a long time. Mangiamont. So I can say the dormiamont is sleeping is a longer for a longer time.
I understand that there are 30,000 people speaking Ladin. Yes?
Wow.
In different villages.
Yes. The
Yeah.
area is big geographically. Is big. This is my village here,
Yes.
where I passed. Then the mountains are the Dolomites. We have a lot of tourism, skiing.
All the inhabitants You are speaking Ladin?
Yes, about 35,000 or 30,000, 50,000.
Nice.
There are five valleys. This is one valley. This is the northest valley. I live in the northest village in Ladinia. 3 kilometers from my home, from my house, they speak German. This is the border. This is a linguistic border. You can see in my village there is a river. There is a small river, and the river is also the linguistical border. Not the linguistical border.
And the children learn Ladin, but also more languages. How do you keep?
Yes, we have Italian and German.
They learn 3 languages at school.
3 and with English.
And English.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 languages.
I go often also to Bolzano, is the capital of the province. Bolzano is this. For the histories, maybe I have to bring this information because this part is the southest part of Tyrol. In Tyrol, you know Tyrol. Innsbruck is the main city. And our region was part of Tyrol. After the first war, Tyrol was divided. The Brennero is a historical pass. So this is the border today between Italy and Austria. And our part was divided, was separated from the rest of Tyrol. Now the region has a good autonomy. There are 3. This is not a so big region, but you have to think about there live three groups, 3 linguistical and cultural strong groups, and then they have also 3 systems, school systems. It's the German school system, the Italian school system, and the Ladin. We have also a school system. We have a school system with the half of the school subjects in German and the other half in Italian. And we learned just for 2 hours Ladin at school. At school. Maybe a negative aspect is a lot of people go around.
Are leaving the places
because in these valleys you don't have university, for example. You don't have
education,
high level cultural level.
Yes.
If you are a musician, for example, I have a lot of friends. They are musicians in Europe, but in my country I
cannot develop.
Never concerts for classical music, for example. Just folklorism. It's a little bit the negative part of the tourism, because it's a.
The 3 school systems are German, Italian, and Ladin. The 3 of them exist in Ladin area, or just Ladin?
Just in Ladin area, the Ladin system.
Just
in Ladin.
Okay.
For the other places you can change, but in the small villages, in the valleys, in the German-speaking valleys, for example, you just have the German model of the school, the German school, because it's too small. But in the cities, you can change. You can choose the system, the model. Yeah.
And you have politically, you have representation in the Italian or in the EU. How does it?
No, this is a good question. No, because we have just one representative now in the provincial government. Just in provincial.
In provincial, so not
in the province. Yeah.
How do you see the future of Ladin?
Now I see
You are optimistic.
I'm for the next generation. I'm optimist. Yeah,
But the
I
young
can say
peop-
for the next 2 generations.
The young people live. You told us.
They live there. Yes,
Can
too
you,
much, too
can you-
intensive live there.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the cultural asset? Do you have writing books or what?
Yes.
What type of? You say you use Latin letters.
Yes. Yes.
Can you tell us about?
This Ladin is a Neo-Latin language. Is a Latin that developed like Ladino in old Spain, so for the Jews, the same way.
I
At the
learned
time.
the classic Latin.
Latin and Ladin, yeah.
It comes
In
from
at
the-
school, yeah, yes. 2000 and the people live there. We speak about 2,000 years Ladin history in the Alps. It was a bit completely in the Alps. It was speaking. The people speak a Ladin version of Ladin, and then unfortunately, the modern times with the migrations from the north, it was the migration. It was the migration from the German populations. And they assimilate a part of this linguistical region. And from the south, the big Roman, strong Roman culture with the Italian then. Now in the Alps we speak, we have 3 islands, Retro-Romanic islands. Our island, the Dolomites Ladin island, is the central area. On the right, in Friuli, there is Udine, for example, north part of Trieste. They speak Furlan. They are our brothers, linguistic brothers. I can understand Furlan, and also. I can understand the Retro-Roman in Switzerland. It was a unique area until 100 years ago. It was a unique area, this part. And now we have contact with Retro-Roman, we have contact with Furlan. We change a lot of didactic material, for example, for the schools and so. Yes, but the assimilation, the process of assimilation is going.
In Switzerland, it's an official language, right?
Yes, you can find it
It's like
on the billets, on the money billets.
It's about what, 1% of the population?
No, I think more. I think
It's more.
5-6%. Yeah. The canton. No, they are the regions in Switzerland. The name is canton. There's Graubünden. We say Grischung. Grisch is
South of Bern, right?
This is is on the border from our province.
Okay.
On the border, this on the yes, on the border. We are often there for books and for changes. So.
Do you have a library of books that are written?
Yes,
in
I
Latin?
published a lot of books, but not in the last years. But when I was 20 or 30 years old, so poems and romance, a few operettas. Operettas is in our country theater with music. So the actors sing also parts, but it's not like an opera. It's not so big. It's not so with a high level. It's popular theater. You can see a picture, I think, here. Or the next video is from this opera, but it's not so interesting.
You wrote the text. You wrote the text.
The text, the libretto text, and also the
music too.
Also the songs.
Ah, nice.
I speak. I mean the songs because I make the music so as a song maker. So you have the melody and you have the text, the melody. You have the libretto, text and melody, and then you give to my friend. He's a composer, and then he make the arrangements and.
In your area, is there antiquity? Do you see yourselves as a continuation of old Latin? So is there churches, old churches?
Yes. We see Christianity from 2,000 years, maybe. The oldest churches are about the year 1000. And we are Catholic. It's Catholic era, and every 3 years we go to a procession. Do you know what's a procession?
To Roma.
1,000 men go to this procession to a old settlement, Christian settlement. The operetta, you see, is full popular. And here's the band. Here's a professional band with strings and brass. It was good with brass. So you don't need the amplification, no? Because amplification. Yes, it's difficult because we register this live, no? So the sound is not so good. Are all amateurs. Just one, just this man is professional. Just one. Yes, typical figures about. She sings in Romanian. This song is Romanian. She's a Romanian actress. She lives in Verona. And this evening it was raining. It was raining outside. So we had a second scene, and then we go inside.
Ça c'est chica messo to do unser Karikan. En je de la chum.
Do you like it, Daniel? Yes, no, I don't know. A comedy. So this is. Oh.
Sorry, I just see it.
I live here. here in this settlement. This is a these are the typical Roman settlements. They are very old settlements for safe ground. It was a good possibility to survive, to also for have
Agriculture.
yes, and to save the ground and save the place, no, for because you can another possibility it were maybe here also the farm houses here so singular, you know, and with this model you save a lot of you are together, you save a lot of ground. This 1,000 year, this 1,000 year history that are have these settlements. Yes, this you can see here, all these settlements, also small. Here's a village, and here are other villages in the mountains.
You live in a postcard, it looks like.
Yes, it's nice. We have
To live on the
today. We
vacation.
have snow.
You have snow?
Yeah, we have a lot.
Wow.
This is in Alta Badia. This is a part of my village, and here is Alta Badia. You know, it's a famous region, touristical region. Here's also here with a capella. This is a little church for praying. This is a church in Mainia. It's close to Mainia, and this is a touristical village that you can see the.
So people usually go to
Here?
the vacation and
Sorry.
Iaco lives there.
These are pistes, ski in this. This is then in summer. We bring the cows. No, my brother is my home, the farmer, and so in the summer months, in the summer, the farmers bring the cows and also the horses, no, to the higher yes, this. And this is so 2,000 meters about.
You don't mind, I'd like to dig a little into the technical aspects of the language, of its history, of its phonology. You did mention that it's a Neo-Latin language, right?
This is a yes.
Well,
no, it was developed from Latin. So the Latin, the origin is Latin.
Right.
Is the words? If you read, you can follow simple that maybe it's a different. It's because for example you say casa. Casa is the house, no? We have casa because it was a time from C. It was a characteristical for Reto-Romanic languages. And the first syllable of the word it begins with C, with K. It developed to cha.
Right.
We have another example. Canis is in Latin the dog.
Yeah.
No?
Yes, canino.
In Italian language, they made a parallel way, you know, to develop in the language. They have cane, no, cane, and we have chan.
Oh, interesting.
But this is it's a little bit complicated. If you have, but other example. But it's not so far from Latin. Maybe I don't know. La munt yeah, we have articles. This is the different from Latin, because in Latin you don't have articles. So la mund is the mountain, no? From mons, Latin, mons became mund. What I
If it is written, can I understand? I learned Latin.
I hope so. It maybe it's possible. Yeah. And a complicated situation is in my region, in the Ladin region, are the dialects or the idioms. We have 5 idioms
Of Latin?
each. Yes, in this small area. In my valley, there is Ladin Badiot. This is Ladin Badiot. Then, if you are in Cortina d'Ampezzo, there is the Ladin Ampezang. And my job is a journalist, and we have also 5 redactions. We say is offices in each valley one. So I have a colleague also in Cortina d'Ampezzo, and also in the other one. 40 years ago, the cultural institutes in our country, they had a good idea to create a Koine, is a standard language. So I write today 4 or 5 versions of Ladin.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Every day.
For each journal and.
Yes, it's a big difference to items, but for us it's a must. We have to. It's necessary to use also this standard form.
Koine
It's
Ladin.
good, but Koine Ladina, but is this is a personal. It's also it's a little bit for me. It's the rhythmical and the musicality and melody is not. Is not because the chœur, le chœur is
The heart.
the corazon. Le chœur in this standard language you say quer. Isn't there. Isn't U isn't other particularities that are important for music, for example, for songs, no? Because they are alliterations, alliteration, no? Alliteration.
Do you have a newspaper there? In which language do you write?
Grillo.
Alex.
Do you have a news?
No.
A newspaper here?
Yeah,
In Ladin?
Yes. No. It's a weekly. We are online, daily online, but just online with short articles.
Yeah.
And then parallel we have this newspaper is a
Weekly.
press, yeah, print medium weekly.
How many?
We print about 4,500 copies, not more,
Okay.
but it's enough now. For this time it's good because
Did the language absorb words from German?
Singular words, but not today. It's impossible because the codified the language, and then it's because it's a Latin language, so you don't can.
You don't want to do that?
No, it's difficult because it was a people there, and so they speak about Abfahrt. Abfahrt is Discesa is in sport. If you go down with the ski without with the ski is a discipline. And they said. And the people speak at the cafe and so with German words, not a lot, but for example Abfahrt, and they can say, if I speak Abfahrt, if I say Abfahrt on the cafeteria, so I can use this word also when I write, but it's not possible. Because it's a Latin language. If you have the linguist, the linguist says no, it's not possible. You cannot use a
Do you
German.
have a dictionary of the language?
Yes, you can find a lot of
a dictionary in the internet.
On internet also, yeah.
So for modern words like internet and
yes.
words in ski, you will use.
No, it's okay if you use these words. It's okay. It's not a problem. We a different is to Italian language because the Italian language use the words in singular. In Italian you can find they don't have problems with English words.
They take it like it is.
Yes,
they don't change it.
Yes, but they also from the German words they use this without problems in singular. Also, if it means the plural, they use singular. It's no problem for the Italian, but for us it's not so.
How do you say coffee?
Cafe. From the question before, it's an important question. We have in our language a few words from the 12th and 13th secular, from German imported to German. So example is mine. Mine is in English also, no? Mean.
What means mean?
To mean.
To mean.
Mean. Yeah. So we have mine. It was imported in 12th century from German. In German, it was developed. Mine. It became meinen, but it was in these years from 12th century to the 4th century. Also in German, the old German, they spoke. The pronunciation was meinen. Meinen. So it's an example. But we have just 2-3 things. Now we have the new words. Now this is a good question because with internet, and I think every minority has problems with this new words.
Yeah.
And we can propose often new words in our newspaper. But one good example is phoning. This is a good example. Is phoning is this phoning. Phoning.
So it's a new
So
word.
little, you mean little telephone, a small telephone. Telephoning, phoning.
For the smart.
And
Small telephone.
this is now official
People use this term.
yes,
The Academy of Ladin accepted it.
the academy. But in Corona times, we had maybe 20 words for mask.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And for Zoom? You
Yeah,
use
Zoom.
Zoom?
Zoom is Zoom, but for masks it was a crazy situation. Because every village or every village had this word, but for me it wasn't the correct word. But a mask is another thing. No, a mask is in my culture is a traditional wood infernal and theater mask. No.
In the Corona time, you suffered a lot of the COVID and so on, or you were protected?
It was.
Did you have dead people, sick people a lot?
No. Yes, but
less
in our village, the villages are so the villages are so small, no? That we didn't have this problem with go outside, for example, no.
You stay at
because
the place.
No. We went to go on the forest on the. Wasn't problem.
Okay.
Without dog.
It didn't reach the Dolomites.
Yes.
At home, I was speaking with Hannah in Yiddish, and Iaco could understand everything.
Really?
Because he's German, yes. I just avoided Hebrew words that he does not know.
But I think it's about because in the German area in Tyrol they speak a lot of dialects, German, all German dialects. For example, Puster. This is this. When I go to Brunico,
Yes.
I don't speak German, standard German. I speak this dialect. It is all dialects from and close to the to Yiddish. Yes.
You think just Yiddish.
And so we have also two groups in the region. They make Yiddish. They present Yiddish songs. Old Yiddish songs.
In Yiddish or
in Yiddish?
Ladin?
They sing Yiddish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that we met in Holland some evenings when we finished all the workshop. We used to sit down to eat, and someone came to me, one of the writers, and say, "Daniel, would you like to play at the piano?" A French one, yes, from Bretagne. As I say to him, "If you will sing, then I will play." And he sang, and I play, and we invited also you to sing something. We would like very much to listen you as a performer, one song, two songs.
I can make a chanson.
A chanson
from me. Yeah.
Your own.
Yes.
Please.
This is exciting. It's exciting.
What is the theme?
Okay. The name is Relation. You mean relationship. But it's not a simple relation but it's a romantical relation. Șete spameș ponenia câșta na questiunda de oda café porque noi yankat al damane ish poshima aize da ten kunte da stepatesh poeste tu engropada te mia vita yatlone suzenia you che champin ma dall'ester su i sun sogu che alle val de plus cotrireses, de plus colesteres, cotomajaci, e emporo magnaci. E tu, desde que tu és, desde que tu vas, e desde que te ponses, desde que te sontes, e desde que te montes, desde que te sofreches a das cus, desde que te ries con teus, taionta e encontonta. Iatlone suzenia iu, che champima, dall'ester su, i sun sogu, che alle val de de plus qu'aux trireses, de plus qu'aux lesteres, cotomagiaci, e un po' romagnaci. Al ven la sera i con era, mon plech la temma da ne capi, neanche da te sauri. I moments de patiment pour l'amour qui en sont fiche à traimer, io reste de truner. I ciarici po da vider fora, i vigi la gran luna sora colomina, ten mon sofferont. Le temps passant, senza calvighi, jedli moi, i mio cœur, cota mancia tanco mai.
Bravo.
Thank you. Grazie, molto grazie.
Did you understand all? Yeah, it's simple, no?
Look
You maybe, you with Brazilian, no? Portuguese, a little bit.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot of sound changes, and a lot of the words are unrecognizable to me because
The words are simply usual word.
La pluie is rain. You
rain.
repeat the word la pluie. What does it mean?
La pluie.
des plus.
No? Ah, de plus.
The pluie.
De plus is more.
More. A pluie.
No, this is simple. De plus qu'aux trireses, de plus qu'aux lesteres, cotoma je aci. I un po' romagne aci. So, it's more than 3 roses and more than 3 stars that fall from the sky, but are
Chi is sky.
Chi is sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That is different because I think that
But they remain. Yes.
that same change that you talked about between word initial k and ch, that makes a lot of difference.
Yes, I think so. Yes.
That
Yes,
makes
this is a. Yes.
That makes a lot of words unrecognizable to someone who is not familiar with the language.
This is the problem, I think. And then also the pronunciation of the S.
How is it?
You say stera and not stera, because in Italian is stella, no? S, pure S. We have sh. It was a time this posta, for example, posta, no? Post. The writers, they used SC, P, because you pronounce sh, but it's not right. And this is also a little bit difficult, I think, to follow this sh.
That was one of the only words I recognized, just because it's similar to German, like Stern.
Maybe it's possible to yes this loud yes,
that might be a coincidence.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. But also Slavic languages have also this a lot.
Right. Yeah.